Okay, good morning everyone. In this video, I will discuss about the measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency. In finding the measures of central tendency, it is the most basic statistical concept for the given set of numerical data. So, in finding the measures of central tendency is considered as the basic statistical concept. And it is often helpful to find numerical values that locate, in some sense, the center of a set of data. And sometimes, uh, the central tendency is occasionally called the average or just the center of the distribution. So, when we say measures of central tendency as defined in the population, and sample in population, it is the large set of objects of a similar nature, and in sample, it is just a portion of the elements of the population. So, the most common measures of central tendency are the mean, we have the mean, median, and then the mode. These are the most commonly used measure of central tendency. Okay, so let us first discuss first um, the first measure of central tendency, which is the mean. So when we say mean, the mean of a numbers is the sum of the numbers divided by n. Sometimes it is the average of the given set of data. So mean, and it represent as x bar. It is equal to the summation of x over n. So the summation of x divided by n. So this is our formula to find the mean of a given set of data in an ungrouped data. Okay. So let's have some example. So let us find the mean. So the given problem, 6 friends in a biology class of 20 students received test grades of 92, 84, 65, 78, 76, 88, and 90. So find the mean of the test score. So using this formula, we have the solution. Since the 6 friends are considered as the sample population of the 20 students, so we use x bar to represent the mean. So meaning that the n of this problem is 6, and we have the summation of x, the scores is actually the value of x. So we have here 92, 84, 65, 76, 88, and 90. So using the formula, mean is equal to the summation of x over n. So we have to add, because when we say summation, we have here the symbol for summation. We need to add all the given data, and after that, we divide it by 6. 6 is actually the sample population of 20 students. So, merong 6 students na kinuha yung score nila for yung grade nila sa test. And then, we need to get the mean of their scores. So, the sum of these numbers is 495. Then, divided by 6, we have 82.5. Therefore, the mean of the six students in a biology class for 20 students is 82.5. So the mean of the test scores, so yun yung test scores nila is 82.5. So yun yung pagkuha ng mean. So we just add the given scores or the given data. And kung ilan yung inad natin, we just count it and divide it by the number of the given set of data. And yun na yung mean natin. That is actually our average. Okay. So let us now answer the check your progress one. So we need to find the mean of the cholesterol levels in this problem. And this check your progress one is located in your module. Okay. So next is the median. So what do we mean by median? So when we say median, it is the median of a ranked list of n number is the middle of the given number. So if the list of n number is odd, then we get the middle number of that. And if the list numbers or the data or the set is even, then we need to get the two middle number and divide it by 2. So the mean of the two middle number, simply we just divide it by 2. So let's have some example. So find the median of the data in the following list. So number 1 we have here, and then number 2 we have the given numbers. So let's have the solution. So in our solution, there are 7 numbers in the list. We have 4, 8, 1, 14, 9, 21, and 12. Okay, so if you're going to count them all, there are 7 numbers. So as stated there, here is we have 7 numbers. And 7 can be considered as an odd number. So since it is an odd, then we get the middle number of that given set of data. And yun na yung median natin. But before that, before finding the median of the given set of data in an ungrouped data, we need to rank them from smallest to largest. So rank the given set of data from smallest to largest, and before finding the middle number. Okay, since it is 7, madali lang malocate si median because we just need to find the middle number, what really exact is the middle number. So we have to rank them from smallest to largest. So mauna dito yung 1, sunod is si 4, we have 8, 9, 12, 14, and then 21. So we have here. Okay. So, narank na natin siya from smallest to largest. Now, since it is odd, as I said a while ago, then we need to get the middle term of, the middle number of this given set of data. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, to get the middle term, we have, middle number, we have 9. Therefore, since 9 is the middle number, then 9 is our median. So, ganun lang po siya kadali. If the given list is odd, arrange them from smallest to largest and get the middle number of that given set of data. And for number 2, there are 6 numbers in the list. We have 46, 23, 92, 89, 77, and then 108. So, in this given, since there are 6 numbers or 6 numbers in the list, therefore 6 is an even number. So first, need to rank them from smallest to largest. Mauna si 23. We have 23, 46, 77, 89, 92, and 108. So since there are 6 numbers, we get the 2 middle number and we compute the mean of the 2 middle number, or we simply add the 2 numbers and divide it by 2. So 77 plus 89 is 166. Then divided by 2, then we have 83. So the 2 middle numbers are 77 and 89. Then we divide it by 2. We We add first 77 plus 89, we have 166. And divided by 2, we get 83 as our midyan. So therefore, since 83 is the mean of the two middle number, then therefore 83 is our midyan. So ganun lang po siya. You just simply know if the number in the list are even or odd. If it is odd, you just get the middle number, and if it is even, you just add the two middle number and divide it by 2. And yun na yung magiging midyan natin. But before that, always rank them from smallest to largest. Okay. So you may now answer your check your progress number 2. Okay. So we have here the mode. So yung mode, napakadali lang. Why? Because the mode of the list of a number is the number that occurs frequently. So, when we say occurs frequently, siya yung may pinakamadaming lumalabas na number or na data. So, in our example, we have number 1, 18, 15, 21, 16, 15, 14, 15, and 21. So, if we have 18, it occurs only 1. Pag 15, we have 1, 2, 3. So, yung 15, it occurs 3. How about 21? 21, 1, 2. So, we have 2. And 16 and 14, they occurs only once. So, therefore, in number 1, the mode here is 15. Okay. So, 15 is the mode. And how about number 2? So, let us count kung alin ba dito sa mga given numbers occurs most frequently. So, 2, only 1, 5, 8, 9, 11, 4, 7, and 23, they occur only once. Therefore, kapag ganito yung case, meaning to say that the mode is hindi natin ma-determine. Meaning to say that there is no mode in example number 2. So, because no number occurs more often than the others, therefore, there is no mode. So, ganun lang siya. So, tandaan lang na yung mode, it is the number that occurs most frequently. Siya yung may pinakamaraming nag-occur sa given set of data. So, yun lang kadali si mode. And, let us answer your check your progress 3. Okay. So, let us now discuss the weighted mean. Yung weighted mean is actually related siya doon sa first measure central tendency, which is the mean. A value called the weighted mean is often used when some data values are more important than the others. So, the weighted mean of n numbers, x sub 1, we have x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3, kung ilan man yung mga given set of data, so we represent that as x sub n with the respective assigned weights, w sub 1 until w sub n. It is given the formula weighted mean is equal to the summation of x times w over the summation of w. So where the numerator, which is the summation of x times w, is the sum of the products formed by multiplying each number by its assigned weight, and then the summation of weight is the sum of all the weights. So let's have some example. In table 1, it shows Dillon's fall semester course grades. Then let us use the weighted mean formula to find the GPA of Dillon's for the fall semester. So ito yung course. We have the course grade. We have the course units. Okay. With respect, yung A, B, C, and D, meron siyang specific na value kung ilan ba yung grade niya. So use the 4-point grading system. So for A, we have 4. So we need to write 4 here. And for B, we have 3. D is 1, and then C is 2. Okay. So, meron na siyang specific course grade in each subject. So, using the formula, weighted mean is equal to the summation of x times w and the summation of w. And this course grade, it represents as the x, and this course units, it represents as the w. Okay. So, since it is the summation of the product of the x value and then the weights, so we need to multiply each before we add. So, 3 times 4, we have 12. 4 times 3 is also 12. 1 times 3 is 3. And then 2 times 4, we have 8. Okay, so let us add all this product. And the answer here is 45. And the total weights is, we need to add them. 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, this is actually 14. Then, to get the weighted mean, we divide them. 35 divided by 14, the answer here is 2.5. So, therefore, the GPA of the loans for the fall semester is 2.5. So, we have here. Okay. So, let us now answer your check your progress form. So, same with the problem in our example, but in this exercise, we need to round them to the nearest hundreds. And we need also to use the 4 grading system to find the specific grade course for each subject. So we just use the formula to find the GPA of Janet for the spring semester. So let us now discuss about the frequency distribution. So when we say frequency distribution, it is a table that lists observed events, and the frequency of occurrence of each observed event is often used to organize raw data. So when we say raw data, are data that do not have recognized or manipulated in any manner. So let's have an example. So consider the table 2.2, which lists the number of cable television connections for each 40 homes in subdivision. So here is the table. So in this table, it determine the number of cable television connections per household. So for example, ilang tuba, ilang household member ba yung may 2 number of cable television connections. So ilan ba yung wala? It pertains to 0. Ilan ba yung isa lang? Ilan ba yung tatlo? And ilan ba yung 7? We have 4, and then we have 5. Okay, so if there is, and yung 6, meaning to say, wala na. Okay. So, it pertains to the number of cable television connections per household. Okay. So, let us now construct a frequency distribution for table 2.0. So, in this table 2.1 was constructed using the table 2.2. So, the first column, we have the first column. It consists of number of cable television connections. So, we have 0 to 7. And in this column, second column, it actually consists of number of households with X cable television connections. So we have for 0, it has 5 number of households. So meaning to say that no cable television connections, that household, that the member of household, wala silang cable television connections. So, merong 5 household. And for only one cable TV connections, there are 12 number of households. And for 2, we have 14. 3, we have 3. 4, we have 2. 5, we have 3. 6, we have 0. And 7, we have only 1. So if we go back to the previous slide, let us check if there is 5 number of households that do not have any connections, any TV connections. So we have, so doon kanina, sabi that there are 5 number of households that do not have cable television connections. So let us count. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So meaning that there are 5 number of households that do not have any cable television connections. Oh, okay. So sa under the column 2, and then we have 14 number of households. So this row indicates that there are 14 households with 2 cable television connections. So the frequency for number of households, so ito yung frequency natin, is equivalent to 40 number of households. So the formula for a weighted mean can be used to find the mean of the data in a frequency distribution. So the only change is that, so yung kinaibahan lang, we just replaced yung W sub 1 and the W sub n by frequency 1, frequency sub 2, and frequency sub n. So same formula yung gagamitin natin to find the mean of a data displayed in a frequency distribution. Okay. So let us find the mean of the data in table 2.1. So again, ito yung table 2.1. These are the frequency and these are the value of x. Okay. So using the formula, so we need to multiply them one by one and add. And then we divide it by the total frequency, which is equal to 40. So 0 times 5, that is actually equal to 0. 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 14, we have 28. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 2 is 8. And then 5 times 3, we have 15. And 6 times 0, we have 0. And 7 times 1, we have 7. So if we add them, because we need to get the summation of this number, the answer is 79. So 79 divided by the summation of the frequency, which is 40. So 79 divided by 40, we have 1.975. Therefore, that the mean number of cable connections per household for the homes in the subdivision is 1.975. So, ganun lang siya. So, we just use the same formula to find the weighted mean of the given in a frequency distribution. And we can now get the weighted mean for this problem. Okay. Now let us answer check your progress 5 and then the activity 3, the measures of central tendency. Okay, thank you and God bless.